Hey, friends. Hi, my sweet friends. How are you guys doing? Let's see. Hi, Robin. Oh, it's Billy and Michelle, Shanna, Sandra, and Crafty Pete, Shay, Linda, all kinds of people here. Hi, my sweet friends. Hi, Pam. Hey, Linda. Okay, so welcome to the CCC. So glad to have you guys here. Sorry, I was trying to grab my stuff and I was on the phone with my phone company, cell phone company, because they talked me into this tablet thing that I didn't need. And then Bernard's like, oh, we don't need to add more to the bill and it's already a car payment, blah, 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 all this stuff. So I had to call real quick. Hey, my friends. Okay, so welcome to the event tonight. I'm super excited about it. I do have a couple things planned here, as always, because I can't just do one thing. I love to. Is my sweet Beth one here too? I like to just do a couple things when I'm hanging out with you guys because I don't know. It's just super fun, and I like crafting. I have a lot of things that I want to make before Valentine's is even here. Each holiday is pretty much like that. So I want to get in as much as I can. Plus, I got an auction coming up. So I have to make some stuff for that as well. So, you know, that's just how it is. Hi, Crystal. How are you doing? Welcome. Hi, Mary. All right. So the first thing I want to do is show you guys what I got from Amazon because I'm super excited about it. So remember I was telling you guys, well, let me show you these first. So I was showing this on Facebook last night. So I got 30 pieces of these where you can use them for like so many DIYs, for chandeliers, all kinds of stuff. So, so I was really excited about that. Got a bag full. And I got new bling that came in. Tons of new. Here's the bling. Let me show you up close because they're so pretty. They're a bit smaller than I thought they were going to be, but they're super pretty. So little bling. I love bling. I'm obsessed with getting bling. I have bling wraps coming tomorrow. A bunch of big rolls of bling wrap. These came in today. I got 2 rolls of these, which I'm going to add to like rag bows and all kinds of stuff. Aren't they pretty? I love them too. And let's take a look. I mean, we could do chandeliers, so many things, but they're so pretty. They really are. I wish you guys could see them better of how I can, like how they look in the light. They're just so, they look like beautiful crystals. Gorgeous. So yeah, I got those in. I got a bunch of new molds. And let me show you guys. So the molds I was doing last night, actually, after my live, I was kind of testing them out and seeing what I was, you know, working with here because they were a bit smaller than I thought they were going to be. And my original thing was I really wanted to have the roses, was why I pretty much had ordered it. And the biggest rose on here was this one. So, and then the leaves, of course, were a little bit smaller than I thought. But that was okay because I ordered right away. I got back on and ordered some more. And now I got that. So they came today. I got these yesterday, which I'm still going to use. Like I made a bunch of them last night. So there's all kinds of little flowers. There's pretty butterflies. The leaves are super cute. There's even some little teeny ones that are adorable. All kinds of stuff. They're pretty awesome. If you guys have watched me, you know that I love using molds and I make them with, I used to make them all the time with clay, but now I make them. Hi, Connie. Hey. I do have them on my Amazon. Yep. Everything I buy on there, I put it right in the, in the list of all the things. So I can't wait to try this out. And then it came with the leaves, the same right here, same one. It came with these inside the pack here. But, I mean, this is way, way bigger than that, I would say. And then my other mold came. My little Cupid. I'm super excited. I do have a couple of molds with angels. I have 3 different kind of angels. And then I got this Cupid angel in today. And there's actually, it's 2 of the same one. I don't know why they do that, but it's 2 of the same one. So, and it has little teeny hearts. And it's holding a bouquet of roses. That's a pretty good size, too. I mean, you can use these for so many things, like soaps even. I mean, candies. And then I got, ta-da, I got a bunch of lace. Now, I cannot wait to try these babies out. It's going to be fun. If I can get them open, it'll be really fun. Let's see. Check these things out. This was a really great deal. I think I paid like maybe, I don't know, $20 or something. But I got all these beautiful lace where you can use it with fondant. You can do, I used to decorate cakes and stuff back when I lived in Italy. It's been quite some time. But, hi, Fabi. Hey, Billy, how are you doing? Darlene, Pam. Oh, this one's stuck. This is a really big one. Wow. Sorry about the noise. It's stuck. I gotta just open it up. Rip it out. I can't be playing around with that thing all night. Look how big this is, and it's so pretty. I absolutely love that. It's gorgeous. So I cannot wait to try these out. I mean, so pretty. Look at that one. And it has it, notice how this one has a different layer. So you know how in lace when you have that, like that more of the crocheted part that's thicker, and then it goes down to the very fine, kind of like an eyelash type of lace or whatever. So that's what happens here. That's why it has the 2 levels. And then this one. So these are on my Amazon. In my Amazon shop, I do have that listed on my Facebook page. But there's different ones, and they're so pretty. I cannot wait to use it. Look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Hi, Mary. Hi, Annie. How are you doing? I love your craft and the chat and the tea and chatting. Super awesome. All right. So, yeah, I wanted to show you guys what I had got on from my Amazon because, you know, I'm just obsessed with molds and bling and all the things. So, I just can't help myself. I'm going to put these to the side here. I need to change out my container of where I keep my molds because now it's just entirely too cramped up. Too much stuff in there for sure. So I'm just going to pile them up in a bucket thing I have there. So I do have, like I was saying earlier, I do have a couple things that I want to do. The first thing I want to work with is a teapot. So I have this teapot that I got from, it was actually a Pure One Imports teapot, and I got it from the thrift store for $2.92. And it could have been on sale too, because they do, I know, molds. I love molds. You know, could have been on sale. Who knows? But I want to, oh, actually, you know what? It came with something on here too. That was really cute. Let me show you guys what it was. If I can find it. Here it is. I have never seen, I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but I hadn't. It had a little sweater. Is that not darling? It was just too daggone cute for words. Look at this sweater. So if it gets chilly, it has a sweater, you know? But it's a little fox. Isn't that cute? So at first when I seen it, I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm going to take that off. I'm doing MCI all the way. But then I looked at it. I was like, oh, it's Pure One Imports. Oh, I love that. It was funny. A tea cozy. It's so cute. How are you doing, Connie? Did you see the rose molds? I know, isn't that a cute fox? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it warm. So I'm not gonna use this right now, but I am gonna put it on, you know, winter or fall, stuff like that. But I do actually want to do something a little different here. Now, normally what I would do with a teapot, this particular thing, you know, I'm thinking MCI. So I might do that. But first, I'm going to paint it this beautiful vintage tea rose that I love. I know you guys probably thought I was going to, I'm distracted. Oh, totally fine. I am too. I always am. I have 1,000 things always running through my mind. So that, I think it's just the being a creator, maybe. You just, your mind just goes and goes. You think of all this stuff. So I'm going to do a beautiful vintage tea rose, which is by Folk Art. I love using, this is like my favorite pink. So I'm going to paint that. And then I want to do some, I was either thinking to do like a rub-on transfer or like with a vintage print. Or like maybe even sunflowers. Well, not sunflowers, not with this color. Maybe decoupage, probably. I'm just gonna give a little color to this, and then I do have some really beautiful vintage prints that I thought would be really pretty on here, and then I'll do MCI around, you know, the print. Which, if you guys missed last night, I did kind of something similar, but it was on a heart. And I did some gold MCI around this pink. It was pink flowers napkin. So I did that on there. And then I did the MCI. If you guys don't know what that is, that's Mackenzie Childs Inspired. So I did that, did the rag bow, and now I want to do basically kind of like the same concept, but on a teapot. Now, of course, I can't put as much stuff on this teapot, but what I plan on doing for now is just putting some Valentine's florals in here. Maybe, you know, little heart picks or something too, and then I'll change it out. This is a piece that I've been wanting to work on for a little bit now. And I do have some other, those like silver, nice silver pots. I have those already primed and ready that I've been wanting to finish up. Mackenzie Childs Inspired as well. So I'm not going to do that tonight though. I'm just going to stick with just this one and then move on to making a tray. I haven't decided if I want to do a tray or a lantern. I'm kind of thinking doing the tray tonight. But yeah, so isn't this color pretty though? I thought it would be really nice, cottage chic, shabby chic look. Valentine's, all that awesomeness. So, hi Kayla. Heart turned out beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I know I was actually making it for the auction and I was like, oh, I don't know. I think I better keep that. I just can't help it. but it's so pretty. It's always hard to part with the stuff. It really is. So I'm going off of, let's see, about 2.5 hours of sleep at the most. I thought it was around 3 hours, but when I calculate it, no, it was not even 3 hours. So I definitely will not be staying on all night like I normally do with the night owl crew. Why was I going to grab the handle? I don't know. So how was everybody's day? How was your weather? All the things. Just getting up inside that little handle. I usually pick things, whatever DIY I'm doing, like last minute. Even for events, it's always last minute for me because I probably change my mind. So I never know what I'm going to do. But this time I was like, I really want to work with that teapot. I think it would be so fun. So I actually had planned that, way earlier. I was very shocked and I stuck with it. I told myself Christy is not going to let that heart go. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Angela. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thanks for being here, guys. If you guys missed any of the events tonight, you can go to the CCC group and watch the replays. We had, and then from last night too, which was on Facebook. Tuesdays on Facebook, Wednesdays on YouTube. I forgot to put my Lazy Susan down. I wanted to do that when I was working with this. But yeah, this teapot is so cute. It actually reminds me of the like shape of it and stuff. It reminds me of the teapot. What was her name? Mrs. Potts. Her son was Chip from Beauty and the Beast. Has that same shape. Did I bring my coffee in here? Shoot, I forgot my coffee. No. I did that again. I forgot it the other day too. You better believe I ran and got it. There's a couple of dried pieces in here. So I'm trying to like wipe those little specks out as I'm painting here. That way I don't have, I like texture and all, but I don't want that kind. Cozy. Hey, Paula. Getting cold here. I'm enjoying some cooler weather. Nice. It's snowing 4 to 5 inches. Nice. My parents just got a blizzard. I am so jealous. I really am. I wish that we got a blizzard. I really love snow. Oh, I remember. That's what you were telling me before, Potter, about that it's switched. So it's summer months there. A tea cozy too. Yes. But speaking of that tea cozy, I'm going to have to put that on a different pot because now I don't know if I want to have that red with this pink, right? Might be a bit much. Might be just a bit much. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I smooth out any of these little teeny dry pieces because I don't really like that. And I really wish I would have grabbed my thing to use. All right, get up underneath the spout there, get that little speck. Just one spot I just cannot get. There we go. Well, that makes sense. Just lift it up. Duh. Gracious. Sometimes just got to think. I will have to do a second coat, but that one will be, you know, pretty quick. Just want to make sure I get it all. Don't miss any on the little spout. Such a cute little teapot too. And for under $3. Alright. I'll miss a spot on the handle there. And then I think I got it all now. I believe I do. And then I'll just get inside of this little area here. I'm not going to do inside or anything. And then what I'll do, like I'll have the florals in here and like maybe some white hearts or something. And then I'll probably tie like a little small, like some sari silk or something, bow on the handle. All right, so I'm going to dry it. Oh, I got to do the little lid here. So, and then I'll have the lid sit next to it, and then I'll just have the florals, and then I'll put it on, you know, a tray or a stack of vintage books or, you know, something like that. Reminder, I love germs. CI teapot. Oh, I didn't get to see him. Mailman at the door. Black ice. I just got the most gorgeous little stack of pots. Aww. You guys show me a picture. I want to see. How cute. Little mini pots. I love going to thrift stores and getting tons because they have such great deals. And then like you can find some nice ones at the antique stores and all. Like this one antique store I go to is, they have great prices there. I wonder if I guess I should do this little lip thingy in here. Just since I already got a little bit of paint on there, I might as well. All right, so now, I hope I don't drop this. I got to paint my fingernail in the process. Got a beautiful pink paint now. Knock two birds out with one stone. Okay, let's try that. And we can chat for a second here. I wish I would have brought my daggone coffee in here. Found it. Hey, Michelle. How are you doing? But it would be nesting and opening it. Oh my gosh, that would be cute. I don't know if I've ever seen nesting little pots. Little teapots. That is a darling little thing. I have to definitely see pictures. For sure. And this should dry pretty quickly, I'm assuming. Go grab it. Go get your, I know, I need my coffee. I do. It'll give this time to dry for a second. So I'll be right back. I'm going to be like just a minute. So give me 1 second here. Okay. I am back. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Busy doing 4 things. I need water. I need some water. I have been so dehydrated lately. It's not even funny. But aren't these so pretty? I mean, they are absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait until the bling wraps come in. I ordered 4 different colors and of the big ones, like the same size as this, which I think is like 5 inches. Well, this one's about like 4.5, but the other one is, I guess, a little bit bigger. But those are going to come in tomorrow and Friday is when they're supposed to come in. So it's funny. What I had in here, I did actually have some coffee in here, but hi, Janice. It was coffee in a spray bottle. Really? I mean, I got coffee in spray bottles, but not, I forgot my drinking coffee. I mean, if I got desperate, I would have just sprayed it in my mouth, but I mean, it is fresh. I did just make it an hour ago. But I got that together for, just showing you guys a little something that I'm going to do after this. What kind of shampoo do you use? Your hair is so shiny. Thank you. Well, I got it from the salon, and I can't tell you the name of it. I know it's in a pink bottle. The shampoo and conditioner is in pink bottles with a black lid, and it was for colored hair, like when it's supposed to help your hair, like the color last in it. But another secret probably is that I don't wash my hair all the time because it would just dry out and be all like, it would be too much. So I washed my hair probably like 3 or 4 days ago, maybe. Is what I'm thinking. And when I first did wash it and then blow dried it, because I don't have to blow dry it every day. I just do the dry shampoo. I got some from I use Launch. I'm sure you guys are probably familiar with the Launch company. Well, I have like this. It's like a really, really nice, kind of like a smoothing serum type of thing, and the product smells so good. So I still have the stuff that they sent me that it's lasted for like months, and they sent the dry shampoo and all that stuff. And I only used that once, the dry shampoo. But I'm going to have to start using it more often because it does smell so good. I love it. I wish that these didn't have little dried specks up in here. That part is a little bit of a bummer. I'm actually going to put it in like a little dish here. That's what I'm going to do. All right, get on out. All right. It's going to be much better because I kept on messing up my Zen brush, putting it in that bottle. My bristles were kind of getting crazy on me. But yeah, it's like this smoothing serum stuff, and I put that on. And then there's the stuff that you use before using heat tools, and I only use that just right when I first blow dry my hair and stuff. I don't use it, each day until I wash it again. All right, so I need to just smoothen that one out. And I will get the bottom, since all this is wet, I'll get the bottom after. But I'm just going to scoot that one over. Isn't that a pretty color? I'm going to get up in the little spout here. Try to get in there kind of far in. For this not being a chalk paint, it's actually a really nice thick paint. I love this brand because I'm usually a chalk paint snob. No, I'm not really. I really prefer it, but I wouldn't necessarily say I'm snobby over it. Let's see. Pink with, is that pink with black? L'Oreal Professional, no. Hi, Laura. It's not L'Oreal. I'll have to let you guys know. I'll post it in the CCC or on my page or something. Try to remember. All right, that's looking good. And now let me pick up the pace here a little. Second coat is definitely much faster. I did actually do a little bit of spray painting, white spray paint on here when I first got it, because of when I like to paint, because, well, originally I was going to keep it white and then just do the black and white checks on here. But then I decided that I wanted to do pink. So, you know, but I did spray paint it first. Just a matte Rust-Oleum is what I used. But actually, I do have a pink spray paint that is very similar to this. So had I have actually thought about that in time, could have just had to spray paint it. But yeah, I mean, like when I do the checks and stuff, I would prefer to have it like a chalk paint or something. At least spray paint first, have a primer. I'm contemplating on the napkin I'm using, or I'm thinking either a transfer. Oh, I could do a stencil napkin. Oh, it's a hard decision because I think they all would be really cute. What are you guys thinking? I wish these things weren't in there. See, it's like I keep getting these little things, and then when I get it off, I have to go back over it again, and it's these little dried up pieces here. All right, it's almost done. And then I just have to do the handle. Sorry if I'm missing comments. Early morning. Good night, Mary. Sweet dreams, my friend. And thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. So sweet. Okay. I think that's good. And the handle. I think the napkin that I used on the heart last night and the tool caddy back here that has the black and white checks with it, and I cut out the flowers and put it on. I mean, I really think it would be like perfect, especially with the color. But you guys are probably sick of seeing me use that napkin now. because I've used it twice now. Twice recently. Yeah, I'm a little bummed about the little dry pieces, and it's, I think from using the lid, because then it stays up on that lid, and then it just, when you open it, twist it, and then all that crackly dried paint goes falling up in there. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But I think it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to dry it and get started. But I'm kind of contemplating on that one, or I do have some different Mackenzie Childs napkins that I could use. And I got some new ones in as well. I'll have to show you guys. Hey, Randy. Hey there. Good evening. And Bird Nest Kids. Good memory. How are you doing, Sheila? I'm having someone out right now. So glad you guys are here. Thank you. Thank you. And if you could spread the love, I would so much greatly appreciate that. That would be pretty awesome. I'm wearing my comfy PJs tonight. Really, around the house, I wear t-shirts for bed. I don't get all fancy. Nothing fancy about my nightwear. And really, I just bought this because, what was I doing? It was a Christmas PJ thing we were doing. Probably the Peeps in Pajamas is probably why I got it. Which, speaking of that, we will be having the 12th. So we'll be on Facebook on the 12th doing an auction. It'll be Tammy, myself, and Justin from the Crafty Brother. And then right after, following those 3 hours, we'll be on there. And then following that, we're going to just come right over to YouTube and do Peeps in Pajamas. So you might be seeing me wear this on the 12th. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually get another set. I don't know. It'll be a nice excuse for me to get some new PJs to wear on a live. Because that's pretty much the only place I wear them. Alright, there's this little speck up in here. Oops. And it might be another speck if I keep hitting it like that. Just getting around that edge there. And I'll seal this, like the whole thing after. I'll make sure everything's nice and sealed with either triple thick or like a gloss Mod Podge. I want to get that super gloss Mod Podge. I want to try that out. All right, so now I'm just getting around this little part because I did not do so. Where did I put my... Oh. Man, I should have ate my... my dinner. Got a little hungry. I usually don't even get hungry. Like, you know, my coffee actually just subsides all the hunger. But I only had 1 cup today. So that could be why. So I need to start guzzling my coffee so I don't get hungry. All right. Looks good. I forgot to put water in my dish here, so I'm going to pour it in real quick. Now, the napkins that I could use... Oh, actually... I could use the Mackenzie Childs napkins with the white and it has the pretty pink, or the black and has the pink in it that I think would look nice. Do you guys think I should do that, or here, let me get it out. I got new black ones in. So I ordered from the website and I got 4. You have to get a minimum of 4 packs. So I got 4 more packs of those. And then I got some other ones as well that I'll show you guys. So I could do this one, or the black, which, let's see, let me open it. I think either would be fine, honestly, because I'm really just cutting. I guess I'll use black. I don't know. No, I don't want to use black, because when I do my checks, just like last night, I painted on some of the white parts of the napkins where the gold was. So I'm going to use the white one on here. Unless you guys think I should use the same napkin, which, I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Let me put these up because I don't need those yet. But that one there. And then cut the flowers out and then put a couple of them on there. I could do that. And then new napkins. Let me show you guys what the new ones look like. I already pulled some out of the packs, because usually what I do is every pack of napkins I get, I'll take like 2 of them out for myself, and then I'll have like my little stash in here. And then the other napkins I keep out in the other, it's actually in the hallway right now. But let me show you guys the new ones I have. I have the royal blue. Gorgeous. Love it. And actually these would be really pretty together. And then I got this one. Isn't that pretty? I love them. This one actually has a little fish on it. Yeah, it's a little fish by the vase. You guys say vase or vase? You joining Sammy. You're on YouTube. VIP. Character for keeps and pajamas. 8:30 Central. They are so pretty. I love the napkins. They are really pretty. Other prints I got was just like some more sunflowers. Some pretty sunflowers and stuff. But the ones I have that I normally use for the checks, which I just got these in recently too. I got more of them because I had sold so many napkin bundles and stuff. So I usually use the black with the cream. But I mean, all of them are pretty. It's really a hard decision when it comes to, that's why I just like to have all that I can. And some of them are discontinued, so I got to pay extra for it, which is a bummer. But you got to do what you got to do. There's a couple of them I have my eye on eBay I'm going to get. All right, so, because they don't have them in on the website anymore. Good vibes. Hey, Angie. Oh, thank you. Got it wrong, Tammy. What happened? What was wrong? All the links you need. Oh, thank you, Potter. These paper roses. Song stuck in my head. All right, I'm just going to use this one. Because it is, I mean, just to change up, because I did use that other one quite a bit. So I'll give it a little break. Well, not quite a bit, but I mean, I just used it yesterday and then I used it one other time. So I wouldn't say quite a bit, really. That might be a little exaggeration there, but get this other ply off because they are 3 plies. Another one of my favorites, aside from the sunflower Mackenzie Child napkin, is the one that has a frog on it, and a butterfly, a bee, and what was the other one on there? I can't remember. I cannot remember, but I need to get some water. I need water for my jar here. So I can put my brush in. I always forget to do that. All right. Now we're gonna move on. And what I'm gonna do, since last night I left, some of the white on there because I I was just painting over it and stuff, and it just didn't, my surface was white, so it didn't really matter too much. But now I really can't do that because it's really going to show. So I'm going to have to just, take the time to cut the white off. Unfortunately, got to do it. But at least, a good amount. Now, normally I would try to get the, if I did leave the white on, like last night, I would use the paintbrush and just use a little water, make the edges all frayed and torn looking. But what I do like also with this napkin, why I decided to go with this instead of just the pink, is because I'll be able to have, it's just more options that I could put like in with the colors and stuff. I could put the yellow in and the purple and all that good stuff. But I'm trying to get kind of close to the flower here. However close I can get, pretty much, without cutting it. Right, and then get up in between these little leaves there, and it's not too much to cut, really. Get that piece off. Or you can still do the frayed part with the brush and get really close. But I feel like, just cutting it sometimes is just a little easier when trying to get like super close. Just so that I don't make a mistake, pull off half my, flower petal or something. And I don't want to get this leaf. Come on. Right. All right, I'm wondering if I should take off the checkered part since I'm doing my own. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, so I know I'm going to do like pretty much like two designs, and I think I might actually take that off because I feel like it's just going to be kind of silly to have it the way it's shaped. Now, if I was going to put it on a surface, like in a corner of, like some kind of square surface or something, then that would be perfect for it, but I just feel like, you know, it just reminds me of a corner piece pretty much. So I gotta take it off. All right, so now I'm just gonna go in like super duper lightly. And I'm pretty much trying to do like a little bit of a kind of a scallops look to it, but I don't want to take too much of the napkin off. So I'm just doing a very, like just a little amount. Just so it's not, you know, those cut edges like that. Right. I feel like I need to still get right over here. I decided to just make sure all of it was off. All right, that looks good. Okay. I'm going to put down one of the plies here. So I'll scrape up my pots. And let's see, how do I want to put it? Kind of thinking, I think like that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then there is like a different kind of like, you know, where the flowers look different on, like, say here, over here with this big purple one. So the other side, I'll just make sure to do something that's, you know, just different. Better. And so nice. So, so true. Getting better. Were you sick? I'm glad you're getting better. If you were sick. Mod Podge. I don't want that one. I'm just going to use the satin. Actually, I ordered two of this, the 8-ounce Mod Podges, the matte. I ordered from Amazon because they were on sale. And I did put it in my Amazon as well. So, if you guys want to ever, you know, if you want to check that out, they were only $3 something. So it was super duper cheap. Yeah, I think one on each side of this will be fantastic. Actually, I think I still have some small bottles of the matte from Dollar Tree in the drawer. I mean, I got this stuff from Plaid, but I went through that one bottle of matte like super quick. All right, now with this being a rounded surface here, I want to try not to get too many wrinkles. And I did not grab any plastic wrap. just sure that I won't. So I'm gonna have to just deal with the wrinkles, I guess. I suppose. Right, I put a little bit more right there. Why do I hear Arya outside of the door? If Hannah's playing her game when I just told her not to. Oops, that was a little much. Let me try to spread that out a little. And I'm just going to have to deal with the wrinkles. Because I got to fold over the napkin just a bit. Just because of how this is. Just got to do it. So I pretty much just tucked it under. Right here in this spot there. And then get that little end of my little leaf here. I like that it goes all the way up to the top here, you know, from bottom to the top. All right, so anywhere that, like this particular spot that I had pretty much no choice but to kind of fold it over and like kind of tuck it, and you know, I just make sure to push that down real good right there. That way it's not really noticeable. And then I'm just gonna get the edges. Make sure the edges are real good. All right. I'm not going to seal the whole thing quite yet until it's dry. But I think that is looking pretty good. I'm going to use just a little brush to get the paint that came off right on the very bottom there. A little touch-up brush. All right, so here's that. And then remember, the checks are going to be all around it. And then I'm going to do the other side. And right now you'll see the Mod Podge on here, which is satin. But I'm going to do the whole thing in it, so it's not going to be, you know, it won't be noticeable because it's all going to be that. So now I need to cut my napkin off. I think, so this one I did that spot there. So over, I think I might do here. I kind of like a lot of that yellow there. I do like the yellow. I might cut out the yellow section there, and then maybe like right here. I think I'm going to do that. I made a big cup of coffee today. I wasn't playing. I'm like 2.5 hours of sleep. Thank you. 2.5 hours sleep. Yes, I will fill this cup up, which is espresso. because I love espresso. I remember the first time I had it. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't shut up. It was definitely something. And then I went, like, I would make a pot of what are those things called? They're like the seeper thing. You put you fill the little thing with espresso, and then you put it in the pot. You screw the top on, and then you put it on the stove. And that is, I totally forgot what it's called, but I got it in Italy, and I still have it. So I would originally, make some of that and then share it with my husband. And then it went from that to drinking the whole pot every morning to myself. And now I have espresso, every cup of coffee I have is espresso. I'm so used to it. All right, I want the yellow. And I might even do like this, kind of wrapping around the front there. Wouldn't that be pretty? I think I'm going to do that. So just the purple one. And I'll save the rest of the napkin and use it for other stuff because, the pack rat in me. Can't waste it. So I'll cut that out as well. And then call it in Spanish. Agreca? Agreca? Did I say it right? A press? Percolator. Yeah, I think that's what we called it. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I have a really old percolator. I mean, it's something my grandparents would have had. And I ended up finding it for free. Somebody was putting it out on the street in Virginia. We were down on a trip in Virginia Beach because we used to live down there. And they put it out. I was like, yes, I will have that. Don't mind if I do. Definitely do not mind. I had no idea what it was at first, actually. I had to ask people. I mean, I assumed it was some kind of, for drinks and stuff. But I did not know it was like a percolator for coffee and stuff. So that was pretty nifty. Make a mocha pot. No, that doesn't sound familiar. I said it right. Yay. For Starbucks. Oh my gosh, me either. My friend took me to Starbucks for my first time, and I had it was what was it? Caramel macchiato, I think it was. Yeah. Caramel macchiato. I used to be obsessed with Starbucks, and now I prefer Dunkin' Donuts. I think their iced coffee is better. Well, they're iced. I get their lattes, iced lattes. I think they're really good. And then I always get an extra espresso shot in it. And then I get it with almond milk. It's so good. I have cut down on getting those, though. I was getting them every day. It was a bit much. I'm trying to get, like, these little teeny, like the smallest ever. I don't even think I'm even cutting it because it's so tiny. There we go. I just had to bring my scissors down a little bit I know it takes a little bit longer, of course, to do that, but I feel like it just makes it look so much better. Unless the surface was white, then I wouldn't even bother. But, you know, this piece will last for years. So, why not just do it how you want? And if it takes a little bit longer, then so be it. But it does. I'm almost done now. Just got this little part right here. Go around that little flower. So yeah, I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna put the florals in here for Valentine's, but of course it is an interchangeable piece, so I can change out the florals in it. And I like that I did use this one to give a little bit more of a color palette. And then it's, you know, Mackenzie Child's napkin. And then I'm going to do MCI, the Courtly check. So I think it was a good choice. All right, I just have to get in this little, in between this little purple flower there. Annie, I was watching one of your replays one time during the Christmas season, and you made this MCI. If you're still here, you made this MCI. It was like their like tassel thing where you use the little ceramic snowman and Santa from Dollar Tree, and then you made the tassel like um, in the catalog. Oh my gosh, that turned out, they were fabulous. I so wanted to do it. I had the pieces out on my table. I was going to do it on live, and I mentioned your name. And then I didn't end up getting around to it that evening on the live, and then I just didn't make it. But I still really want to make that. They were really cute. All right, so this one I'm going to put up by the little spout. And then see how it was cut across here, and I don't really want that. I'm just going to do the kind of like the scalloped cut. And then when it's like some greenery that doesn't really make sense with it, I just cut it off. Oh yeah, 2 hours. Speedy fingers in common. Do you call that? Yeah. Do you have your link gold MTI craft from last night to show the craft? I do. I showed it right in the beginning, but I'm going to show it again because it turned out so pretty. I know, I was like, oh, I'm going to make this for the auction. Yeah, well, I think I'm just going to have to keep it. Let me move the paint. It would be safer that way than the Mod Podge. But look how pretty that turned out. I did the gold and white checks. And I did it around the napkin. So I put the napkin on first, and like basically 2 strips going across. And then I just, all the white parts in the napkin I left on there because I just did like the jagged, you know, look to it with the paintbrush, excuse me, in the water. And, but it turned out so pretty. I do love it. And the Totally Dazzled bling was just like perfect. It's the perfect gold to match that. And that one was Glorious Gold, I believe. Yeah. The metallics, Glorious Gold. Because usually I use, um, like, you know, liquid gold or gold leaf stuff. But that matched perfectly. Because I am actually waiting on some more of that to come in that I ordered. Because when I went to Michael's the other day, they only had the bronze one there. And I wanted the classic gold. Or no, it was brass. For the gilding one. But I do love the liquid gold is, oh my gosh, I love it. All right, now the fun part of getting up in here and having that little teeny stem and trying not to cut it. That is really fun. And I'm just going to get this little piece right here. And it should be good to go. I mean, of course, there's still, you know, a teeny bit on here, but at least I got majority of it anyway. All right. There we go. So we got the purple one. So the purple will go right up here. Oh, that fits great. I love that. It's going to be so cute. Let me get my brush. And why do I even have the pink paint still open? I don't even understand. I might be still, like, I might be half asleep right now. I might even be sleepwalking doing this. Sleep crafting. So don't mind me if I do silly things. I'm surprised I didn't knock that over, honestly. And then I have this one ready. I just have to get the one with the yellow. I'm just going to trim around that one after because I'm going to put those two, you know, by each other. All right, so let's get this on. So I got Nathan the iPhone 13 Pro for his birthday, which was the 21st. And it arrived like, I don't know, 2 days before his birthday. I put it up and then gave it to him on his birthday. And then ever since then, he's just been using, you know, using Wi-Fi. So I hadn't called, but then I called this morning to switch over the SIM card and everything. I was on the phone for an hour with T-Mobile. And then they talked me into, they wanted to give me a new tablet for free. They're like, yeah, we want to give you a tablet for free. Basically, the only thing you have to do is just have the service on it, which is $15 a month. So then, you know, of course I did it. I'm like, yeah, that sounds fantastic. I can do some business things on it, on a bigger screen, and not have to use my laptop. Sounds great. So then tonight I told Bernard about it, and he's like, why? Like, you don't even need it. You just got the new laptop. Then you got, you know, the new iPhone. Like, and then you got the MacBook. Like, why do you even need it? So then I had to call before coming on here to cancel So that was fun. I'm like, I really got to go. I got to go, lady, because they'll want to ask you like 1,000 questions. And all right, so that one is done. And like this side here, I think it was definitely like the perfect size. I could have actually scooted over a teeny bit more, but that's okay. So over here, this is smaller, which I could do the smaller. Aria, what's going on? No, I'm not done. But I think I do want to put this mixed in with that one. So it's just going to make it just a little bit bigger. Because, I mean, this is a small little section here. But I wanted to have a little bit more of the yellow. Because during like the spring and summer months, I put a lot of yellow in my house because I love sunflowers, I love bees, I love lemons. So I do like to have that yellow. I feel like I'm missing like all the comments. She has been missing you. Where's your glue sniffing friend? I know, she wouldn't you on there last night. She's like, go get her. Go on Instagram and message her. And then I got sidetracked. I did. Aria, what's Hannah doing? What's Hannah doing? What, her iPad? In the living room? Then how come you're not hanging out with her? Just go play your game. I don't know why you're camping out by the door. All right, almost done. Yeah, don't hang out in the hallway, though. You're going to wake Daddy up. All right, that looks good. This piece right here just wants to keep rolling up, so I'm just gonna cut that little piece off. Okay, well, that's okay. Just go hang out with her. All right, so I am gonna zap Christy. Big Amazon order. Diaper change. How old is your youngest? And I feel like you definitely told me before, but then I forgot. All right. Oh my gosh, I was looking at baby pictures. What was it? Yesterday, I think it was, of Aria. And I was like, oh man. I just get like baby fever just a little bit. Teeny bit of baby fever. Not like, nothing big. Whenever I look at those. They're just so small and cute. I just need to like babysit an infant sometimes, and then I would be so glad to send them on back home, I'm sure. Especially when it comes time for sleeping. Because Aria, she's already like crazy with it. I mean, she is my only child that still to this day will not sleep all the way through the night. That looks pretty. I love it. And then this one, I'm gonna, let's see, where do I want to put this? So I want to make it look like it's, well, I'm sorry, I'm just putting it down at this point. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now that I have all this on here, and I have the Mod Podge all around in certain spots, and you can see it, it's noticeable. I'm just going to go ahead and cover, well, I guess I could do it after. I'm going to cover the whole thing after anyhow, so I guess I'll just do the checks on there. But I do at least want to seal these for when I paint around it and stuff. Right. Oh, my fingers are sticking to the paint, pulling it. Oh, I have Mod Podge just sticky on my fingers and it pulled the paint right there. That's okay. Could do a little teeny touch up. Where did I even put the paint? Here it is. 5, not 9. There she is. She made it. Hey, Brittany. How are you, sweet friend? All right. Did she say 5 months? The little baby boo is 5 months? My gosh. And then Tammy gets to have her baby fix, because you're going to be having a grandbaby coming and a little infant. I can't wait for that. I mean, I can, because I don't want like my kids to be older right yet and be out of the house, because I'm going to be super sad. But I will be so excited when I'm a grandparent. And I'll be like, yes, I will babysit all the time. All right, I just had to touch up where my sticky fingers had to mess it up. I pulled it right off. Okay, I'm done with this for now. And I want it to be like super shiny after, so I might use the triple thick, or just the gloss. Might use the gloss Mod Podge. But I need to dry that real quick. I need to know the ages of your basketball team. I can't wait to get them either. I know, it's going to be so fun. Because then you can just send them back home. That's the best thing. When they start getting really annoying. I mean, I'm definitely not in any hurry right now. That's for sure. I mean, of course, they're young yet anyway. So, I mean, Hannah's 19. I got married at 18, so can't really say too much. But, oh my gosh, I can't imagine her being a parent right now. Oh, Lordy. I would feel so bad for that kid. It would just be... Okay, so what I'm going to do is use my pencil. I still feel like I can't touch that spot. It still seems to be... It's just this one spot back here. All right, that seems good now. But yeah, this is what I have so far. So I got the napkins on there. And it does, I gotta stop touching that. It does definitely, you know, look good when you have take the white off. And now I'm going to do the checks. So I don't want to, I mean, I can't use my ruler on here. So I kind of just got to go with, you know, just go with it. And make sure I can erase. And then if I need to, touch up paint. Whatever I got to do. But I'm going to start by going in the middle, pretty much. I do have actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this just to see exactly where the middle is, because once I do a certain amount, like I can continue it around. So I'm going to do that. And this is just a little over, a teeny bit over, it's like 4 1/4. So I'm going to do about 2 1/4. And I had it right at 2 inches is where my line was going to be. So I was pretty close. I was definitely pretty close. All right, I'm going to just do it right here. And I mean, you can totally use the ruler and stuff when it's like this, but sometimes I feel like when these type of surfaces, with it being, you know, round like this, it's just kind of easier just to go along. Just freehand it. Okay. It looks good. So I'm going to come around and I'm going to go like, as I was going through, I would be going through the napkin, but I'm not putting any pencil mark on it. I'm going to go here. And as a matter of fact, since it actually would be easier at this point to do this. Right there. And so it would be right here. Straighten that up. Make sure it's nice and straightened. And I'm going to go right there and then over here. And then finish right there. And then I'm going to do the spout different. So I'm going to skip around from there. And then I'm going to come from this side because my line is over here too. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to line it up with that. Make sure that it's nice and straight. And I don't have to do this whole thing, like painting everything in if you guys don't want, because I just did checks last night. So I don't want to just be, you know, just do that. But I can at least, you know, just get this started and show you guys how that was a little wonky. See, I can use a ruler and still get it wonky. Doesn't make a bit of sense. Really doesn't. All right, so that's all done. So now what I'm going to do is I took it all the way in underneath here too, handle, and I just went around. Now I did not go over this because I want to do that different. But what I'm going to do is now go the opposite way and go vertical. See, even right there looks like it got a little wonky. It looked like it started going uphill right there, which is so weird. I mean, how I do that is just beyond me. Maybe it's not. Who knows? It just looked like it was. Okay, so now I'm gonna go vertical, and actually I'm gonna, well, I guess I'll start right here. Seems like a pretty good spot that's open here. And I want to go the halfway mark is there, but I'm just drawing pretty much. I want my width of my checks because I don't want them too big. So I'm going to do the width of my checks this size. Let's see, because I don't have one that would work for being bigger. So I'm just going to take this all the way down. Now I could scoot it over and then do bigger, checks, but I'm just going to do, smaller checks on here. So I'm going to go on this side as well. Oops. It's the only thing that will start moving on you. And then I'm going to go right next to it. Let me fix that little spot up there. And I'm going to connect my ruler right on there. Just put it right on the line there. And then I'm going to go on this side. And take that all the way down. Oops, I pulled the paint. Ah. All right. And then I'm just going to do that all the way around until once I get around again, it was fun. Awesome. I'm missing it all. I have my mom's dress for. Aw. I love that. Hi, Jackie. Looking beautiful. Thank you so much. Now, as you can see, I don't want to just do that horizontal line and then have these big old, checks there. So I'll go in half up from here. I'll go in half. And then from here, I'll go in half again. But I'll do that right after. Because right now I'm just putting my ruler here. And I'm not measuring. I'm just using this as the width of it to put my line, just so it's not super wonky. I have freehanded these, like the silver pieces. But I feel like now with being super duper tired, it probably wouldn't be, it'll just be wonky, is what my guess is. All right, so I'm going to go underneath of here as well. So I'm putting my little ruler up in here. Luckily it's bendable. And right there. So that's up on the line. And then, oops, I still managed to get it wonky anyway. It's funny. Okay, and there. Just straighten that up just a little there. There we go. It's kind of hard to get my eraser up in here. It's just a little part that went out of the line. Okay, so then it'll be right here, pretty much. And really, it'll just kind of be easier to, well, let me just try to get it up in there better. All right. Right there it is. Because you want it to be, you know, kind of even. All right, so I got my line. It was kind of hard to keep that there at the same time, but I did get my line there, at least enough to where I can freehand it to finish, or I can just connect my, put my ruler back on there. And then also, I'm going to show you, let me show you here. So I also have, I'm just straightening these lines up a little bit at the end. When it starts getting towards the end of it, it kind of just goes, like dips underneath of my thing, and it makes the line wonky there. So I'm just kind of finishing that up down there at the bottom a little bit better. And that looks good. So right here, you know how I went underneath of the handle? So I'm going to see, just eyeball and see that, you know, this needs to go in the middle here. And then that's where my line will go there. And then I'll go up here and I'll go right in the middle there. So then I have my section up there, and then I finished down there. And I will go from here and hold that in place. Do you guys enjoy doing checks, or is there anybody that hasn't tried it yet? I absolutely love doing it. I feel like it's, I feel like I'm just kind of addicted to it. Right, I gotta make sure that my lines are straight. All right, that looks good. Oops, I just dug my nail right into that. Oh no. What am I doing? I'm going to have to touch up a couple of spots before I get started, because something, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just nicking it like crazy. And as a matter of fact, when I'm doing pieces like this with my chalk paint, it does not do that. So I'm not too sure what the deal is with that. Is that acrylic for you? All right. So I am coming right here now, making sure that I am at the line again. Right, at the line. I'm going to start up there. And then here, it's only just a little section at the bottom because of the napkin, of course. Looks like it needed to be over a teeny bit up here. Okay, got it. All right. Oh, I'm coming around. I'm coming around. You love it too. Rubber cement glue smells good. I find it soothing. I find it soothing too. I just don't want it to be, you know, super boring for people, but I mean, I love it. All right, where did I put that? I did the line already for that. All right, so it's right here. Okay, I couldn't see that top part. So now I go right there. Yeah, I just got to touch up a couple little spots before I start painting. Yeah, that's what it was. It's because that moved. So this actually needed to go in a teeny bit more. It was just a small amount. Right, and then right on the line. It's just always a little bit more difficult when you have that rounded surface. Yeah. Make sure that that is. Oh, that's why. I was going on the wrong daggone line. I was totally going on the wrong line there. There we go. Sometimes it's just so much easier to just do it free-handed, honestly. I feel like sometimes the ruler is just annoying. I really do. I just can't. This one part here is just, it's acting up. And then even when I use my pencil, and some parts, like it goes through the paint and chips that off. And that doesn't happen when I'm doing, when I'm use the chalk paint either. All right, so I'm not going on the napkin, just going around it. And basically, I'm just using the ruler only for the size. As you guys, I'm sure, gathered that info. I just want it for the width to have those the same size going around. And then I'm trying to use it for, you know, decent lines that aren't all kooky and wacky. Oh, like that. Yikes. Let's get that off of there quick and in a hurry. Definitely. At this point, I am just gonna freehand that a little, because I feel like it's just starting to go on a curve pretty much with the ruler. Actually, I think it kind of looks really good doing that. I'm going to continue it. Yeah, I'm going to continue that because I think it did look pretty good. Sorry, guys. I'm getting it. And don't worry, I won't, you know, paint it, the whole thing with you guys. Like, I could totally do that on my own. Because I want to make sure, like, I just don't want to bore you guys with just that 2 nights in a row. So I will finish it on my own. All right, so this is here, there, and So what you guys do today? Hopefully you guys had a great day. And that I got to make sure to make tight enough as well, just to keep that line, because if not, it starts kind of, the pencil just goes, has a mind of its own, total mind of its own. All right, I'm making my way around Mrs. Potts. I am making my way. I got to seal that little leaf at the ends. On the very tip of it, looks like it needs a little sealing. All right, and go. All right, I'm going to start picking up the pace a little. Now here, there is a, and yeah, a lot of napkin right there. So of course I can't put my check there, my line. But I'm going to make my way around, and actually I'm going to meet up over there in just a moment. For now, I'm going to go back over here because there's a large napkin there, so it's not going to be that much lines. And then I'm going to come right over to this to meet up, which means I'm almost done that. Worked all day and then came home, had dinner, went on the computer all night. Didn't pour. Aw, thank you. Well, I've ordered 10 people so far. 10 people have left the building. They have left. They are like, yeah, we're done. Totally done with the check. The teapot, the checking. Done deal. All right, so right here, I really can't, there's not really anything to do there. So I just need to do a little section, and then I'll come down from here. I actually need to come over a little bit more, and then here. But it's all worth it in the end because it's just going to be absolutely gorgeous. It really will be. So though this part isn't really too exciting, it's really not. But the whole thing in general after is going to be pretty amazing. But I am almost done doing this part here. And there needs to be a little bit, a teeny line right there. All right, so that's all the way through. And there's nowhere really here for me to put my line except for, you know, the same spot, the very, very bottom. And the very top. And then basically it's just going to be the same thing for these few rows because of the napkin being much bigger over here. Which, you know, can be good. Less checks, right? All right, I'm almost to the other end here. There we go. Now this one, it's going back to having a line here. And then at the very bottom, underneath the napkin, and then right there. It's turning out pretty good though. Now, of course, if I had a wider ruler or did this freehand, I would have did the checks bigger. They, you know, wouldn't have had to deal with doing so many with the ruler. Right. And right here. So I'm getting to the end here where they're going to meet up. Going to meet up right there. And let's see. And then I'm going to do right in half here. And I'm also bringing my lines up over the lip here. So if I didn't bring it all the way up as I was doing it, then I just go over, you know, just go around and pull it up a little. Okay. And then, of course, the bottom too. That, you know, going to the very top and bottom not only gives it that finished look, but it also helps with for you to be able to see like where you're at and where your check should be and all that good stuff, because for those spots that you know, the napkin's pretty much covering most of it, so you can't tell. You know, it's really good for that, for sure. All right, that's good. Like right here. Definitely needed to get that one on there. And then right here, the middle, that'll come down. Right there. Hopefully I don't erase my paint off, because I already had a big old chip that I got with my nail. All right, there we go. That's much better. I just had to fix up the lines there. They were a little off. And then when I get over here, I bring that down. Just freehand them right underneath the spout. Oops, and I'm dragging my paint off. Lovely. Okay, and then right in the middle. All right, so that is done. So now, oh, I forgot to get right here. So I'm just going right in the middle. Right there and there. Okay, so that's all lined up. So now I went all the way, you know, in the middle here. So I'm gonna hold you 70 subs tonight. Yay! That's awesome, Michelle. Woohoo! Okay, now I have the whole these are too big thing. So I'm gonna take this right here, and you will go in half. So my line is once I get it actually straight and all the way. Oh, that's why, because I did it different last time. Last time I didn't go all the way to the very top. I went right underneath that lip. So it is 4.5 is what it is. So I go 2.5 for my line, which I did that. Got my line at 2.5, and then basically I need to go in half of that, which would be right here. And then I'm just going to do the same thing down here. Put that one there, right on the line. I'm going to go in half here. So then at least the checks won't be as big, because I'm going to take this going around. This will go around over here. Same with this. And then that'll be the size of the checks there, which I think is a great size. But I just need to take it over a little bit more. I mean, you know, go around with it. So I'm just connecting it. Excuse me. Just putting it right on the line there. And I went under the spout. Now, what I could have also done was go the opposite way and do the same exact size with this ruler and go. Now, that's what I did on the other one last night. So I would go, okay, let's say this was my half here. So then I would take it, or the halfway mark, sorry, the halfway mark. If you want them smaller, like completely much smaller, you would put your ruler on the original halfway. It's the half. Then I would put my line here, put my line, and then I'll move up. So I'll put my line there, put my ruler on that line, then I'll go again. So I could do that, but I kind of think that just doing this size with the checks, you know, looks good. So I'm gonna just kind of stick with that, and I'm just gonna eyeball going around at this point, because I feel like sometimes that just kind of messes me up using the ruler. Half the time I have a better chance just going for it. And the good thing with the pencil is you can always erase, so it's all good. I knew that line was crooked earlier. I just knew it. a good thing. As I look at it now, I could fix it. Because it looked like it was going uphill to me. Remember I was mentioning that earlier? When I first started doing this? And it sure enough was. Alright, those are good. So I got those all the way to the end, and then that one. So now I'm going to go from this side, and I'm going to take that over. Now, of course, I have the napkin here, so I got to kind of just eyeball it, see what the distance would be, and then just bring it on around. And the same with right here. I think I would go through the napkin, and then go about right here, which actually meets up right where it needs to, right there. All right. Love it. That is fantastic. That looks good. And then actually what I'm going to do, since when I originally had did the measurement for the halfway mark, I measured it from right down at the, right underneath the lip. So I'm actually I'm just drawing a line over here. So that way those will be even down there. And then I'll end up doing some gold around this part, I think I might do. I think that would look good. And then also I didn't do any checks on here. I want to do the spout different. And then this goes right around the top of the spout there. And then right there. So that's perfecto. I love it. And the only thing I have to do now is just go in and touch up the little paint marks that came off, the little chips. But everything else looks really good. Make sure my my napkin, nothing's looks like it's peeling. There was the one little leaf that was coming up at one point, but I don't know where it is now. I feel like it was right here. Yeah, it is. All right, so I'm just going to get that little leaf there. And I need just using this brush. There we go. I'm going to go over the napkin real quick. I'm just using a small little brush. And it's just to make sure that the edges are good. And then my fingers will be very, very sticky. And want to stick to my paint, which is already a sticky type of paint. That's the reason why my finger was getting caught up in it. And then I'll make sure to go over this, all of it, after everything's completely painted, because I want a nice shiny glaze on it. Nice shiny glaze. That leaf looks like a daggone bird, like a hummingbird. That looks good too. And this is the last little part here. that I'm going to go over. And then you can either do your drag. You know, Mackenzie Childs did the drag under before even painting the checks. So, I think, I mean, that's usually what I do, but sometimes I don't. But most of the time I do. I'll do the drag before and after. That is all smoothed out and good to go. That is cute. My gosh. All right, let me just touch up the pink real quick. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm almost done, and I'll look. Ooh, let me get this nastiness out of here. Christy napkin message. Yes, definitely. What can we figure out about a fan? Hi, Lori. Hey there, my friend. About a fan? I'm confused. Huh? All right, so that is good. Let me just get a small, I just need a small brush just to touch up the pink real quick. And then, of course, like I was saying earlier, too, that when you, what I had put on the satin, I only just put the satin on, you know, around the napkin, underneath and around. I just put that away. And, of course, there's a little, yeah, Saria. Why? No, I know your trick. Okay. All right. I gotta look at, she wants to show me something real quick. She better not try to make a run for it in here either. All right. So, that's looking cute. My gosh. It's going to be fantastic when it's done. I know for sure it's going to look fantastic. I just need to get this paint to stay. There we go. Wherever it's chipped, I'm just touching it up. Aria, you're going to wake Daddy up. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on 1 second, friends. Aria, what is wrong? What? Really? Okay, well, I'm almost done and I'll help you, okay? No, not bad. Don't do that. Go with Nora, please. I don't know why she... She's playing her game. Well, go tell her to come here. She's going to be... Tell her she's punished. All right. She just wanted to show me a little speck on her toenail. She's too much. That kid. That goofy little one. She said that he was playing her game. I told her not to while she was watching her. But she did not listen. Shameful. Very shameful. Alright. Little speck there. And it was really just a little bit, you know, a couple little spots here and there. The worst part was just a gash I did with my nail. And then what's really, whatever, like you do it for the second coat. Let's say, let's see. I don't know what do I want to do for my second coat, or not my second coat. Sorry, my second color for the check. I would do white, but if that was the case, then I would have just left it white and then painted my pink checks and left everything white. So I'm kind of thinking pink and black checks. What do you guys think? Or, I'm trying to think. What do I want to do? I could do like the pink and green. Like the greenery. But I don't want that to blend in. It's a hard decision. I don't know. It is quite the hard decision, friends. I could do the gold again, pink and gold, but I don't know. Do you guys think I should do the gold again? Like last night? I did pink. For that one, I did white and gold instead of pink and gold. So it would be, you know, kind of the same but different. A bit different. White, white. Pink and black. I cannot see the comments from here. Let me see. I can't see what that even is. Purple. Hey, Nicole. Pink and white. I wish I would have kept it white then. Normally Christy. She's got no choice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Facebook Live, 2 p.m. grocery pickup, and 3 Central. Daughter staying the night. Oh, she's staying tomorrow or today? Green, green. Aria spunky suited. Little girl so cool. 4 days ago. Wait, I thought that was today too. You canceled the one for today. You were supposed to go on for craft around the clock, right? All right. So, oh man, it's such a hard decision. I mean, I could do a light green. I think that a light green, so that it doesn't really, you know, blend in with the greenery here. Just do it like a bit different, like a darker or lighter. Oh my, I don't know. What do you guys think? I actually had something else planned tonight too, but I probably should get some sleep at some point. So I am hard to see what you're doing on here. I know. Silver and pink. Silver. Is that Julie? Oh, she will. Oh my gosh, she is very, 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 and she's very demanding. For sure, very demanding. This is how it's looking. These are the colors. I didn't want to do anything that's going to blend in. So I definitely, of course, I'm doing the pink. And the other color I can do gold. Gold would be really pretty. Especially since I'm also going to do, I was debating on for the handle and the spout to do gold. Or even maybe polka dots. You know what? I think I might do polka dots on those. I could do stripes or something down here, and then I might do polka dots on the spout. But I'm going to do that, you know, just on my own. And then I just need to touch up this little spot here. Yeah, Ari is super demanding. She just, oh my gosh, little bossy pants. But she can be so funny and so sweet and helpful and all. But she definitely is the boss. At least she thinks she is and wants to be. And she acts like a little teenager sometimes. For sure. The watch hours on here on Wednesdays. Are you talking about big on a computer? Pink and gold too, that will all look pretty. I think the gold, pink and gold would be pretty. Are you talking about bossy pants too? How old is she? I think you have one around the same age, right? All right, then on the lid, I'm gonna just make this right in half this way, in half-ish, anyway. In half-ish. Turn that there. That looks decent. And then you want to make sure you have even numbers. So I can either leave it like this, or I can go in and what I think I'm going to do just to make it a little bit more fun is go in half of those again. And then in half of this. There we go. Cute. You know, my very first thing that I checked was, that I did MCI on, was a silver tea set. You know, the vintage silver. I had got that from an antique store, and that was the very first thing. Hey, Shanna. How are you doing, my friend? Thursday evening. So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking, I'm debating on the pink and gold, and then it'll match my heart, you know, instead of doing the white, though, I'm doing the pink and gold, and then I did the white and gold here, so, but then I have the pink flowers and also kind of, you know, just be kind of matching up. And then I did the drag marks. This pink I did in the drag marks in the gold. So I think that is pretty too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get ready to call it a night because I do have a few more things to do before I lay down. So I probably should get that done so I can get some sleep. Oh, thank you. Off and on. I'll turn that off. Yeah, I probably won't. I decided I might just keep that one and make a different one. I might just do that. I'll just do like a pre-recorded video and make something like similar. Not quite, you know, the same, but you know, it would be cute if I put this hanging out of here, like a couple let's just say like 3 little pieces. Have it coming out of the spout. If I had it up on like a tray or something, that would be cute. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being here so much, and I hope you enjoyed the CCC event tonight. Always a pleasure having everybody join, and you know, all the things. There's so many different ways that you can kind of go about doing the teapot thing. You know, as far as like the decor on it, like decals, stencil, you know, all just decoupage and all kinds of stuff. Or you can just do the checks by itself and not do any of the flowers or anything. Like just do the checks, which is what I did before. I didn't do any detail. I didn't do nothing on it. I just did the checks on it. And then it was like some, I did the tray, the big silver teapot. And then it was like a little creamer thing and a sugar one or something. I don't know, but it was 4 pieces for it, or 5. I think it was 5 maybe, but I don't know. But I picked up more silver, so I did want to do some more. And but you know, now I just need sleep. I need to catch up on a couple of messages. Sweet dreams. All right. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Sweet dreams to you. I can't, I'm having like such a bad glare on here. Sweet dreams to you guys. Look out for some pictures. I'm going to do some posts, and thank you so much for being here. I had a blast, and next time I'll be more, you know, my more talkative, spunky self. But I am dead tired. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Sweet dreams.